grass there. Don't want to be driving into that or flying into that or piloting into that. Oh, fuck's sake, this plane is too...
Reverse thrust.
Oh, hello. Oh, what the fuck is going on now? What the fuck? Why are we not stopping? Stop. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Twisted Gamer back with another video today. Today we are in Microsoft Flight Simulator X. We are flying from Luton to I think it's Isle of Man or Isle of Wight. I'm pretty sure it's the Isle of Man. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure it's the Isle of Man. Yeah, Isle of Man main airport. Well, it's only airport. Flight time's about an hour, give or take taxi time as well, and any turbulence or weather we experience. It's a relatively short flight because I am pleased to say that I'll be testing the 737-600 today. I've never flew it, ever. I think it's 600 or 7, no, it's 600. I flew the 800, I flew the 700, I've never flew the 6 or the 900. And seeing as though my 777 videos aren't going so well at the moment, I thought I'd do this instead. I have the plane already set up and ready to go mostly. We just need to load FS passengers, sort of flaps, auto brakes, etc, etc. So there we go. Right, so we are using realistic weather, well, real world weather and realistic weather. We're set to have, we'll probably be landing relatively in the dark. I've never realised until today how tiny this plane is compared to the 737, 800 and 900, especially when I was just flying the 777 yesterday. It feels very weird, but there we go. Everything's mostly set up and ready to go, so let's get FS passengers. Oh, I need to buy the plane first. At least I remember to do that today. Right, let's go. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the flight. I'm going to try and make it a lot shorter than my other videos. A lot of my other videos seem to be about an hour long, especially when in Flight Simulator. So I'm going to try and shorten that down today. Let's load up the plane. Destination is EGNL. No. Oh, I can't remember what it is. EGNS. EGNS. I need to remember that. EGNS. Flight time's about, I'm going to set it to about 55 minutes actually. Shouldn't really, I'm just going to put it as an hour.
Destination set.
I don't need that. That's cool. Real time load, 2 minutes, okay. 119, 119, 125 I think it was, I can't remember. There we go. Right. So there we go. The plane's boarding. All the lights are on. Everything's ready to go. Thankfully. So I've also noticed in a few of my videos on FSX that I've been doing recently that the mouse is out of sync on the recording compared to where I'm clicking. So say I click here, my mouse may be actually over here or something like that. I do apologise if that happens today. I'm not actually 100% sure on how to fix that problem at the moment, so yeah. Right, auto brakes are on. Let's put the flaps. Let's do flaps 5. Make sure that's flaps 5, yeah. Oh, hello, I've just paused the simulation by accident. Right, I think pretty much apart from need to LNAV, but I can't do that until I'm in the sky. All the lights are on. Seatbelts and smoking need to be on. Ground power needs to be off. Need to make sure that's actually off. I think it's pretty much it. Don't need the wiper on. Don't know even know why I put it on, but there we go. It's on. Well, it's off now. Sorry. So I think we're going to start getting our pushback ready. Menu, FS actions, pushback. Do 25 and 90. And then I need to also bring up the air stairs, which I'll do when it gets to about 95%. start bringing them up on FS passengers. Apart from that, I think everything else is ready to go. Our legs have been sorted. I can't do any of it on this. Climb speed is 280. So that's, yeah. Init reference. Didn't actually want that. I wanted. There was a button on here that I wanted on it. Yes, those need to come out.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All the passengers are aboard.
There we go, lovely. Belt sign on. Return, let's do pushback.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us today. Before takeoff, we encourage you to watch our cabin display the safety.
That's what I wanted.
Aircraft.
It's course and ILS. That's lovely. We'll be using flaps 30 because we can. Alright, let's go.
Okay, parking brake is off, clear to push.
Is that anything going to happen anytime soon? We're going to start. There we go. We're going.
The mask can be tightened by pulling on the straps at the front
Let's
of the
listen to the
mask.
safety announcement.
The bag may not inflate even though oxygen is flowing. If there is smoke in the cabin, the walkway emergency lighting will display to the exits, which are located here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you will be instructed to get into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head. We would also like to remind you that all electronic devices should be turned off for takeoff. This brief presentation.
Let's stick some music on. There we go. Right, we're going. We're moving. Thankfully. Finally. We are going. Flaps are nice. Good. Jumps are good. See how long it's going to take to MSI. Oh, do you know, if I get this on the line, I'm going to be so happy because that'll be the first time I've done it. Oh no, it won't be. That's a shame. It's a very small plane. I've never realised actually how small this plane is until I've just got in it. Although I did choose this plane, well, I chose the route based on the plane because obviously it's a really, really, really small plane.
Set and pressure is normal.
Okay, sir, until war is on, pin is out, watch the pin on the right.
Alright guys, thanks, you're cleared to disconnect. We will be watching for the pin and the release from guidance on the right side of the airplane. And,
right, let's go.
We'll see you guys next time through.
Roger that.
Oh, hello, too much thrust. Come back down a little bit. There we go, we're rolling. Right, where's the runway next to us? What a surprise. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Lovely jubbly. The runway is somewhere over here apparently. I'm not actually too sure to be perfectly honest. Oh, hello, I went a bit over there. I hate using the rudder to never get it spot on, it's really annoying. I actually don't know where the one runway is, sorry, so I'm going to do a top-down view. Oh, there it is. Wait. Is that right? Cockpit. Yes, it is. Let's try and get there sometime this year. Oh, hello, do you know what? Oh, no, we are going the right way. Hello. No, we're not. We're going in the wrong direction. This way, come on. Stop being a bloody vagina. There we go. That over there, that white and blue plane, looks like a 737. Well, it looks relatively close to a 737-600 or 800. That just shows how small this plane actually is. Hello, we're veering off course again for some reason. You stop being ultra sensitive. Thank you. Just for 5 minutes. Looks like the airport's relatively busy today because there's a Cessna. Actually, I haven't seen any other planes, so I don't know if it is that busy. Be interesting to see. Hello. There's grass there. Don't want to be driving into that or flying into that or piloting into that. Oh, fuck's sake, this plane is too...
Reverse thrust.
Oh, hello. Oh, what the fuck is going on now? What the fuck? Why are we not stopping? Stop. Fuck's sake. Oh, wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. Probably wasn't such a good idea. Why is that Cessna going to take off in a completely wrong direction? And yes, I am well aware that we're driving on grass. I am not happy about that either. Oh, hello, don't reverse us. Auto throttle, shut up, auto throttle. Is that Cessna taking off in the completely wrong direction? Looks like it is, to be honest, but there we go.
Approaching 08.
Yes, I'm well aware that we're approaching that. Thank you. Right, let's again. Just make sure we're not about to be run over by something.
On runway 08.
Yes, thank you for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has advised that we are now cleared for takeoff.
I'm trying to get it straightened up, which doesn't look like it's going to happen. Oh, that's probably about as good as we're going to get. There we go. It's going to some degree. That's just about as good as we're going to get.
B1.
B1.
Rotate.
V2.
Oh, that was a bad takeoff.
Taxiway. On taxiway.
That was a very bad takeoff. Why? Oh, turbulence. Wondered why they were having bitch fits then. That's a bit like that. Right, that should now be on. There we go, gear flaps up. Shut up, Meg. Why are we losing speed? Go away. Why is our speed too low? It's a bit concerning, to be honest. It's not a bit concerning, actually, it's very concerning, but there we go. And let's put that on, just so we can actually see where we're going. There we go. That's exactly where I want to be. about to go into a rain cloud, I think. We are indeed. And then we are. Lots and lots of clouds. If you haven't already guessed, yes, I am flying this by hand. Doing the whole route by hand, I should say, but I am doing this part of the thing by hand. Lovely. That's exactly how I want this flight to go. Peacefully, quietly, and on target.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now safe to use your portable electronic devices. Please remember that mobile phones must remain switched off.
Lovely jubbling.
Passing 10,000 feet, Captain.
Lovely. Just how I want it to go. Hello, bit of turbulence there. I think it was anyway. There we go, and we're now bang on, just about, with the line. Where we need to be. Where I want to be anyway. Lovely jubbly. Nicely done. This is how I wanted it to be. Lovely.
Reaching transition altitude, Captain.
Thank you for letting me know. Right, belts on, can help them off.
The captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. You may now take off your seatbelt.
Lovely jubbly. Right, at this point guys, then I will leave you to it. I will come back to you at just about the top of descent. So at this point I hope you enjoy the flight, and I will see you again at the top of descent. See you soon guys. Right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have gone past our top descent. We're currently at about 12,000 feet, doing about 255 knots. The reason why I didn't start the recording again at top of descent was because it was just going peacefully, and I just thought I'd leave you to it. We've got a beautiful sunset about to go down. I think it will be going down just as we land. Now for the bad news, we have had an electrical failure, hence why the lights keep flickering, and hence why I've got the APU on and armed. It was about in flight, you'll probably see it, you would have probably seen it, all these lights started flashing and one side went dead and all sorts. So in a minute I am going to call an emergency. I'm not going to shut down the electronics and just let the APU take over, because last time I did that, not in this plane, last time I did that in the 737, it just went horribly wrong and we ended up almost crashing. And I couldn't finish the recording. So I will in a minute call an emergency, because otherwise I get penalised for it in FS Passengers. But apart from that, we will be flying perfectly normally from here, and so far it's going relatively well. Auto throttle was lowered its speed now to 240. We're currently about 10,000 feet, sorry, not knots. So landing gear can go down now. Not landing gear, sorry, landing lights. And in a minute I'll start bringing flaps into the equation. I think between Castle and Kelly, I'll probably put about flaps 5 or 10 on, etc, etc. Luckily we have a go around route plan just in case. I haven't actually done that in any of the others, but in this one apparently we have. So by the looks of things, I think we're going relatively well. I think you've probably guessed by now, apologies, I am just finishing off a fag, so sorry for that. I hoped I'd have it finished by now, but I haven't. Because of the electronical failure as well, we have no auto land because the ILS system isn't working, unfortunately. So yeah, we're going to be landing it by hand, rather frustratingly, but I'm sure we'll survive. And then soon I'll start bringing down. I'm going to put the auto brakes just on 1 because I want to try and have a smooth landing today. But yeah, let's wait and see. I'm just going to double check something, which is the course for the airport. This plane for some reason has a habit, or the PMDG series has a habit of getting the thing wrong. 261112 heading 263. It was 2.2 out. We will be using flaps 30. Our landing speed should be approximately 122 knots if all goes to plan. Seatbelt signs on, no smoking signs on, all the lights are on. I think pretty much everything is ready to go for landing, thankfully. Right, so we are about, there's the runway heading, oh sorry, one-way waypoint there. So we're not that far out, so in a minute I'll start bringing the flaps down. I am just going to try and sort the auto land feature. I actually don't know how to use this, to be honest. There was a way to edit this, and I actually can't remember how now. On my elevation, let's say 50. Enter. Elevation. Length is, let's just say that. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Don't know if that's going to work at all. It's probably not because the ILS isn't working. But there we go. Right, let's bring down flaps 5. we're up to our deceleration point as well, so that's good. Drag is required apparently, so let's bring in some drag to the equation. Let's bring flaps 10. Our landing is flaps 30. I'm just going to declare an emergency now, just to shut everybody out.
We have a problem aboard.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have encountered a problem aboard the aircraft. The captain will be performing an emergency landing. Please stay calm and keep your seatbelt fastened.
That's flaps 15. I'm pretty sure it is anyway. Yeah, it's flaps 15. Oh, we'll bring the landing gear down. How far are we out? Oh, screw it, actually. I'm putting them down in a minute. I'm not putting the landing gear down yet. I think we require a little bit more drag. Oh, no, we don't. I'll leave them armed though. That's that armed. Just about on the right speed as well, that's good. Looks like everything's coming up nicely. I hope. Let's hope. Especially now that we have a bloody emergency on board. Pretty sure that's all we need to do. So, why are the engines building up? Oh, that'll be why. For a really steady speed, for especially what we're supposed to be at as well. How far are we in terms of descending? Still a little bit high, I think. Let's check the legs page. We're supposed to be at 2,000 at that. 7 nautical miles away, so we've got plenty of time, I suppose, kind of. So in a minute I'm going to put our flaps and everything down and gear. I think when we get to about 5 nautical miles out of that waypoint, I'll put the landing gear down, flaps. In a minute we're going to be descending again. Yeah, there we go, we've started descending very slowly. Lovely jubbly. Wait another 0.4 nautical miles to put the flaps and landing gear down. Oh, we've got turbulence as well to add to the equation. There we go. Landing gear can go down. Flaps can go down. Well, we're supposed to be on flaps 30. We're currently on flaps 15, so let's put another set of flaps. Just so I can try and figure out what we're doing, where we are. There we go. Nicely does it. There's the runway, I think, I hope. In a minute we're going to be turning and then I will take over control of the plane and we will land. Still a little high, maybe. Start descending a little bit more.
The captain has started the descent for the emergency landing.
I started the descent a long time ago, mate. In fact, I think I'm actually going to take control of it now. Just because that's... Oh, didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Let's keep going down a little bit. Just want to try and get us descending. Lovely.
2,500. 2,500.
It's perfect. In a minute we'll turn. Well, any second now we'll probably turn. It's low enough for now. There we go, we need to turn. Nicely does it. little bit off, just a tad. That's fine. I'm sure we'll be able to straighten up in a minute. One experience and one thing I think may actually may go wrong a little bit. Let's straighten up here. Is when I was test flying the 777 yesterday, because this isn't an add-on scenery or an add-on airport, the runway actually didn't exist because I used PFPX and obviously the FMC to do the route. But because it was an add-on scenery, there wasn't a runway there. It wasn't the right runway. This looks like it's going to be the right runway, so I wouldn't worry too much. But I just want to give you a heads up that we might end up having to do a go around. Depends on obviously what happens. In a minute, I'm putting another set of flaps down. A little low at the moment, just a tad. I think it's looking like we're all good at the moment. Trying to just straighten up with the runway a little bit. As you do. Right, let's have a set of flaps down and then we're good to go. That's probably about as lined up as we're going to get out of here. I can't properly see the runway either, so... Ah, there it is. It's not actually that bad. There we go. Nicely does it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Wrong button.
Approaching 26.
There we go. It's just what we want. Yep, that's lovely. Stop your whinging. I have a funny feeling we're going to be in the water soon. Don't like it.
400.
Oh, shut your mouth. We're not at 400 feet. Stop your whinging. Stop panicking me, but I think we're going to end up in the water. Stupid plane. I think we're getting a little bit of crosswind here. That'll be interesting. Just felt a little bit of turbulence kick in there. Right, let's go down a little bit. I'm going to get rid of the auto throttle. Just spool up the engines a little bit. Oh, this is going to be a bad landing. I can tell it from here.
Minimums.
Oh, I don't know actually, it might not be that bad.
100. 50. 50. 40. 20. 10.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was. I don't think it was that bad, but... Speed of 600. Well, seeing as I landed hard on the 777 the other day, I don't see how that works, but okay. We're in a better mood because they had food. We're pleased by the music on the ground. We're anxious because of the problem. What's the total income? Oh, it doesn't say. Whoops. I'm not going to save this then, just purely because of this. There's a problem aboard. The aircraft hit the ground at 111 knots with a vertical speed of blah blah blah. There was only a light failure aboard the aircraft before you crashed. Before the crash, you did not perform well here. Fuck yourself backwards. I've certainly done better. Probably do it again. I'll try that again later. Right. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it. Don't forget to dislike the video if you didn't like it. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. If you've got any suggestions, e.g. game, plane, route, etc, add-ons you want me to look into, don't forget to let me know down in the comments below and I will be sure to check it out. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Obviously, even though we crashed, it's a really good plane. I'm going to try that route again probably in about an hour or so. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos in future, and it also really helps me out a lot. And apart from that, I've not really much else to say. So, apart from that, I hope you're all well. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you again very shortly. Au revoir for now, peeps.